actually going to be doing Divinity Original Sin 2. We're playing the definitive edition. So we're getting ready to make our character. We're going to do a blood mage for our main character, and then I've got some ideas from our added party that we will be doing. Sorry, I'm trying to rearrange. I'm on the PlayStation, so now I got to pull up everything on the tablet. Alright, YouTube. Back that out. Cancel. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Boom. Alright. That way, I can see if anybody is up and asking questions. Okay, so we are going to be we're gonna be an elf for ours, and of course, let's see here. Trying to having that heal will be nice right off the bat, but alright, that'll work, because we're about to redo all this anyway.
Better luck next. I'll yield to none.
Okay, so we're not going to go with the basic stats here. We're actually going to change those stats. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are enjoying. Let's see. Let's go to attributes. We don't need strength. What we want is intelligence, constitution, memory, and wit. So we need memory to be at 14 as soon as possible. And we need wits and intelligence up. Constitution, not really that great right this second, because our armor will give us a ton of health starting off. So, let's see here. Okay, so we got all that. Let's go to combat abilities. We need the skills that we're going to be focusing on are Hydro, Necro, Poly, Pyro, Scandal, and Warfare. Because we're going to be using a wand, Warfare actually increases our damage with that. So we definitely need Necro, and we definitely want Hydro. I'm curious. Let's look at this down here. Hydro, Poly, Scoundrel, Warfare. Alright, so we're going to do those two skills. That's fine there. Lore Master's fine. Bartering. We're actually going to take that off, and we're going to Thievery. And the reason for that is we need somebody in the party that can do serious lock picking, and I like to make sure that it's my main character and not other people. And Lore Master's good if we want to be able to identify our own stuff and not have to pay money for that. So yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Alright. Skills. Actually, we can take off Restoration, and we can get the, like, Bloodsucker right here is actually a better heal than Restoration, except for the fact that Restoration is over time. So, like, this one restores 7 Vitality for 2 turns, so a total of 14. But you get Bloodsucker, and it's 18 Vitality, depending on, like, the spot I'm standing on. So that's better. Then we definitely want Mosquito Swarm and Decaying Touch, though I would rather get rid of Decaying Touch temporarily so that I could get another long range spell. Rain is always good for when I'm going up against people that cast a crap ton of fire. So I may end up getting that. Let's see, what else we got? Raised Bloated Corpse. Man, I don't want to be a summoner. Hail Strike, Frost Armor. Armor of the Frost is good if I'm trying to buff my tank. Hail Strike's really good as a long range 3-prong attack. We'll go with that, and hopefully we can afford to buy books later on. So there we go. Got that, and tags. Our first one that we actually want to do is Elemental Affinity instead of Hothead. And the reason for that is Elemental Affinity gives us access to better... it lowers our action point cost of spells when we're standing in a surface of the same element. So, since we're going Blood Mage, if we're standing in blood from a currently damaged person, then, yeah, that's not what I wanted. Then we actually do more damage to them. So now we have our tags, like nonsense stuff. So we're going to go Soldier, and we're going to go, let's go Outlaw, just for giggles. I just like the cello better. Alright, let's rename because I don't like that name. For most of my girl characters, we go with this. Anaya. Okay, so there's that. Let's get started on our story. I'll shut up long enough so that you guys can watch this cutscene. If you guys don't like seeing cutscenes during the live streams, just let me know and I can skip them. Otherwise, I mean, you know, it's whatever. Ooh, what the? No, did I mess up? I think I messed up, guys. Oh no. Oops. That was no bueno. I feel so dumb. Alright, so now we gotta go back there and do that really fast. Alright, so we want to go Elf. Yes, Cleric. We're going Girl. Appearance. Phase 3. Hairstyle. We want that one.
Greet the meet your. I'm ready. Prepare yourself.
Alright, presets. We get rid of strength. And we get wits. Then we go to combat. And we were leaving Necro and Hydro. I wonder. We could get rid of Hydro and get like Pyro, because Pyro only needs 2 points. Let's see if I get rid of this and I put on this. And we get rid of this and we put on this. See, now I have more long range abilities. Even if I only use these 3, I have access to all of these spells as well. Let's see what happens if I take off Pyro and we put on Scoundrel. Chloroform's good if I want to do that. I'm looking for a specific spell real quick since I messed up and I have to do this again. Alright, so we don't get it yet. So we'll just stick with Hydro. Stick with those 3 spells. And then hope that we can... let's hope that we can get... the books as soon as possible in the game. Hopefully we get some really good drops. Alright, go here, we get rid of Hothead, we get Elemental Affinity, we go and get we wanted to do outlaw and soldier, cello, and then we hit start. There we go. That's what I wanted. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gotta rename her. Start. There we go. Okay, now we can do the cutscene. Sorry about that.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
Alright, and here's the main story that we start.
So, it's easy now.
I'm not going to go through the whole dialogue thing. That just takes way too much time.
So it wasn't a dream after all.
Okay. Saving. There we go. Alright, so... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. We could search this place, but honestly, I don't think there's anything that we're gonna find that we... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Nope, nope, stop it. Thank you. I don't think there's really anything that we can get right off the bat. We can't open any of these doors without lockpicking, and we don't have high enough lockpicking, or lockpicks for that matter, to do it. We could attack the door, I think, with our bare hands, but that would take forever to destroy the door. So, we'll just pass on that. Let's move this right there, because this door will open. And we didn't pick up animal speech, otherwise we could talk to the sheep and see if it says anything creative.
Food.
Hoping to find something, anything really. You can actually equip that as a helmet, which is funny. Let's see, that is...
Did you expect a needle?
Ooh, there we go. Found some food, just in case. Okay, so we've searched down here as best we can. So, not much else we need. Since we didn't pick up Animal Friend, we can't talk to her. So yeah, we'll leave here. What we're hoping to do is just find an... What?
Empty.
Oh. See, what did you say? We can take that. Take those. Okay, there's one over there.
This tome is. Dallas This is such a dear lending it to me.
Ooh, okay. I thought we could open that. Apparently not. Okay, so that's everything over here, I think. Yeah. It's empty. That's empty.
Why
All
are you
right.
looking at... There you are. In the meantime, you'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. Why, for my peace of mind?
Currents of
My, look at... There you have it. For your own peace of mind, of the good ship Mary...
index fingers pressed.
My word. You... Oh, well, I'm sure... A new life awaits.
Alright. Just be quiet.
Good gods. There's...
Alright, in this
Must
room
be a
right
murder
here,
here.
I've played a little bit, so... in this room, you can meet the other characters.
I did.
You can meet the other characters that you can invite into your party, like that guy right there. Beast, you can invite him to your group. There's the Red Prince, you can invite him to your group. The guy up here next to the door, you can invite him to your group. There's this chick here, Sybil. I'll take some rope. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna use rope for, but the crafting system in this game is weird. This chick here, Los, you can have her in your group, that kind of stuff.
You get saucy with me when you clearly don't
This
know
is
the first
Fane.
thing
Right now
about
he looks like an
salt.
elf, but here in a moment he won't look like an elf. We're not gonna use Fane.
Here's the register. You fair enough. Glad to hear it. You head on it.
Simply because Fane, he's a really good mage, don't get me wrong, so if you're wanting to have a powerful mage in your group, but because he's undead, he basically cannot be healed in any normal way except for either using a poison attack of some kind, or you have to find a bed somewhere. And for me, that's just...
What? What's happened?
Alright. Alright, hopefully it gives us a wand off the get-go. Yes, it does. We'll take that because it's worth 25. Leave the other one, it's only worth 2. Alright, so let's go to equipment. Equip the wand. Equip the shield. Now, if I had gotten that rain spell, we could have just cast rain and all of this fire would have gone away. But, alright, let's go over here. Take everything out there.
Damn! That doesn't bode well.
Move.
Upwards and upwards.
That's all I needed there. Fane's up there if you really wanted to talk to him some more, but I'll
Not long before
pass.
this thing snaps into splinters. Great gods! Something's pounding on the
We
hull.
just got the key so we could open up that. All it does is give us death fog, or introduce us to death fog. Not really interested in that. Because there's not like a chest or anything out there that I can do, so. Alright, so we're gonna go upstairs, and this is our first fight, so you'll get to see me do fighting. And so like that second spell that I have here, Bloodsucker, I actually want to remember to target me or a party member with that, not the ally, because I'll heal the ally. And because we have 2 AP left, we're going to do that. And as you can see, the decaying touch. What? No, don't go down the hatch. Decaying touch is only within a certain radius. So if you try and do that outside that radius, it won't work. So gotta be careful. Now I will say this right here. Let's see if I can pick this up. Can I pick up the other one? Oh, nope. Carrying too much. Dang. Alright, so let's go to inventory. We're going to drop one of those real quick. Option. Darn it, I'm trying to do too many things. Alright, let's drop item. We'll come back for it in just a second. Oh. Interesting. Usually this entire upper floor is on fire, but it isn't now. Alright, so take that. Doesn't have anything, take that. Oop, nope. Alright, well, that's fine. Take the rope. I love being slowed. Okay. Alright, come on. I hate being slowed. So dumb.
A lifeboat! That means there's still a chance!
Alright, so here we go.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like little...
The dwarf yanks at...
Said there were...
You think those
Yeah. You know what, dwarf? You yellow belly.
You're gonna be the death.
Yeah. No, we're not. The only person that gets in trouble is me. Alright, so we want to go down in here and try and save everybody, and we get more experience because there's a big fight scene.
Wait!
Alright, so what we want to do is move... we only have 4 AP, so we can't do that. Alright, so... Actually, what we want to do first is cast... This will give us, one more action point. Instead of costing an action point, we get an action point. And then we can go and cast this. And then immediately turn around and go attack. Oh, darn, the wall was in the way. So that's not exactly how I planned it to work. Wow, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Darn it. I was hoping by attacking the floor where they were in range, I'd be able to do damage, so. But no, I'd not be able to do it.
I thought Void Worker was supposed to be scary. Let the games begin.
And of course now I gotta sit here and wait through all of their attacks. Alright, there you go. So all of our allies just destroyed all of the other worms. So now we just turn around and
I
leave.
hear something. It's...
Yeah. I'm not gonna save the Magister. And by the time I get to the boat, of course, a giant Kraken Voidwoken eats the boat. So hurrah. Come on, finish loading.
Those Voidwoken made short bloody work of the ship. Am I the lone survivor? It seems someone, something, wanted me alive.
Alright. We'll come touch this statue because it gives us our first teleport point in the game. So we're going to be picking up the Red Prince. He's going to be our Death Knight tank. This is how we're going to build him. Let's get close enough to start combat here. And then there will be two people in... Ooh, what are you doing, game? There we go. There will be two people once we get into town that we'll pick up. We're going to make one an archer and the other one a... healer.
I know you.
And there you go, combat over.
These bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Let me come over here, check him out, take all his stuff.
I wonder in which order.
There we go. Yeah, so we'll pick up the Red Prince. He's right over here. He's actually the first ally you can pick up. If you want to get into the crafting, you can pick up a bunch of this stuff, the shells, the sharp rocks, the little sticks, rope, twine, stuff like that. And you can craft quite a bit in this game.
You spot a strange... Yes,
I just...
you recognize him from the ship. The lizard turned...
I did survive. You have...
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob.
Yes, I'm sure you've... Now then, if there's nothing further, if you...
He sighs.
Tell me, what do you see when you cut touche?
He looks out over the...
As for my... I see continents.
What'd you
What do you
lose?
mean?
Suddenly...
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? Oh... I am... Of course you...
There's a brief moment...
That's
If you play the scholar or the noble, you recall who he is. But...
Truly. Fine. On one... For reason... I've reason to believe one jolly good.
I'll promise
So,
you that we will do that.
Born, very well. Onwards then to victory...
The Red Prince nod.
Now, as your love, of course there are other forms.
Alright, so we made him a knight, which is the warrior class. So... when he levels up, we will start working on him becoming our Death Knight. And see, I haven't figured out how to use these vines, because they don't go all the way down. I've never tried attacking them before. Okay, that didn't do anything. So it looks like I gotta wait until I find the teleport scroll so that I can get up there. And hope that the teleport
cat.
scroll lets me do
Kitty.
that. If you want Fane, the magic user, you come right over here and there's a little hollow area down in here. And that's where Fane is at. But like I said, we're not using Fane because I don't need an undead in this
I found something.
walkthrough. For the simple fact that... cat, get out of the way. I don't feel like worrying about having to resort to buying potions all the time. Ooh, we got some better armor for our tank. So let's go ahead and equip that real quick. There we go. Not the best for him, but better than having nothing on since he's our tank. And since we started getting our people, we're gonna go to where'd it go? Character? No. I guess we don't have access to it if we don't have a full party yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and head into town so we can pick up our next 2 party members.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay.
We know sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alex.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, elf!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with...
Stop! My father. May the fate of our realm hang... Alice?
Yes, you're...
I believe we're done here.
Doo-doo.
What a waste. Come.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of...
She was a lizard, yet a...
Yeah, yeah. There we go. Alright, so the first person we're going to be inviting is right up here.
I find I need bread. I want no trouble.
Already. Nope.
Bread or brisket, both the same.
Your grief teaches you to believe.
Alright.
An odd-looking young woman is staring intent. Her head snapped. Light suddenly...
Hi, who are you? Some lady? I'm Losa. Pleased to meet you. Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... Wait, you mean you... Ha! Well, I was giving this concert up on... But I guess it was too good. I snapped out of it before anyone got hurt, but the Magisters caught me backstage. Ah, it's nothing really. Put it like this. But I'm like a goddamn gold star. Now, isn't that... So, how are you enjoying the joy? Yeah, so... You want to check this place out together? It does, right? Before we head out, lately I've been into the enchanting arts.
Here's where we have
I
to
can shoot,
decide.
slash,
I'm gonna make
summon,
this chick
steal.
our archer,
Whatever
so we're
your
actually
little
gonna go
black
do
heart desires.
dexterous arts.
What'll it
So
be?
we don't need her
I'm
as
not
an
afraid of
enchanter
getting my
because I'm the
hands
mage,
greasy, if that's what you mean. What are you interested in exactly?
and we want her to be a ranger.
Fine. So we're good to go? Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought.
There we go. And since we picked up a bow, we can go to equipment. We can switch to her. And she starts off with a bow, but I think we actually pick up a better one.
Disgusting. Just like all
Let's double check that. 5 to 7 with 160. So it's the same thing. It doesn't really matter. This one looks cooler anyway. So yeah. Alright, now we need to go pick up our 4th and final person for our party.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? It's just, I've a proposition. In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach us. You're lost, my friend.
Yeah. That guy wants to give us a quick way to get out of here. But we have to ditch our party, and I don't feel like doing that, so...
Make the hinges rust. Leave it, Sam. I won't say it again.
Come on, chap. Don't be unreasonable. Please, excuse...
You're talking to me.
Oh, for the love of...
Say it again.
What
you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know...
A flat smile.
She never did like...
The man looks for a moment at the corpse at his feet, then turns back toward the nearly finished coffin, bloodied hammer in hand.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to...
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork.
Well, don't have to kill that guy, which is good. But we have to fight this guy down here. Come on.
I found... Not an attempt, mate. Time's up, Your Highness.
It's stabbing time!
I hate when it does that. Oh, she's blinded, so she can't do much. In that case, am I able to cast? Nope. But I believe I can actually cast this and make my arrows. Yes, I can. So we will make my arrows fire for 2 turns. And then we're going to end the turn. And then we're going to beat on this man very heavily. Oop. First, we want to start off using Blessed Sacrifice. Then that way we can sit here and go here. Then we want to use Decaying Touch. And then we can just straight up attack him. And that ends our turn. Now let's see here. We're going to go... Yeah, we'll do this. And now that he's prone, can we hit him with shield? Yes, we can. There we go. That ends our turn. He gets up. She's not blinded anymore. And now that she has fire arrows, this is going to do even more damage.
What a damned nuisance these assassins are. It's their frightful manners I mind the most, really.
Ooh, got a bunch of good stuff from him. Alright, so then we're going to run along the coast. And we just need to pick up... Ooh, if I'm paying attention to my screen.
Oh. Well, that was rather fun, wasn't it? Oh, one gets used to this kind. I'll tell you what, all those bumblers...
There we go.
Twists and rubs and...
Alright, so we're going to pick up Beast.
The dwarf's fingers clamp around a splint.
Got 2 of my own.
The dwarf spits into... You grab the plank and...
Oh, look at that.
You get a good look at the... He winks and...
For your trouble. No.
He sucks a finger and...
Winds like these, she would have caps.
He gives you a rough...
Aye. Was planning to build me a raft and paddle off.
Oh, me and yawning when I'm trying to record.
In a town called Driftwood.
Alright,
Far be it from me to miss him. Why don't we make a deal then? Ah, it's this spit.
He lifts an invisible...
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... well, the name's dead and buried. What matters is what they call me. Beast. Well, there's a new one. Hawk of the High Seas, eh? I like it. I'll tell you... Anyhow, we're a team. Let's get down to brass. I've been up and down the realm so often
right,
it makes
so
your cabbage spin. And I
we
picked
can...
up a few
he's
tricks along
currently
the
a
way.
battle mage.
Truth be told,
we could use a healer.
Crushing and casting. A battle mage, if you like. But there's not so important as team dynamics. So what'll it be? You've been around as long as I have. You pick up a thing or two.
So we have cleric. We have the witch. Yeah, we'll just go with the healer.
Capital. Well, that's that sorted.
Alright, and then that gives him access to healing spells. Now, we've leveled up, so we need to go ahead and put our points in. Like I said, intelligence and wits. We want to get wits up to 14 as soon as possible. But we also want to keep making sure we're putting points into other stuff. So I'm going to do 1 wit and 1 intelligence. And then that way we're getting plenty of levels to all of that. Wow. Alright, so then under skills, so we have 1 in Hydro, 1 in Necro. We still need Pyro, Scoundrel, and Poly and Warfare, I believe, for this build. I have it written down. And yes, we have Hydro, Necro, Poly, Pyro, Scoundrel, and Warfare. I think, because we only need one in Scoundrel, we're going to go ahead and put one into Scoundrel now. Because we only need the 1 point there. And then we're going to put, the next 2 levels, we'll probably put one into Necro and then one into Pyro. Because we need 4 Hydro, 3 Necro, 3 Poly, 2 Pyro, 1 Scoundrel, and then 13 into Warfare. So that's going to be the last thing we start dumping points in. Those are the points we're going to do without armor buffs. So, or try anyway to get as close to those. And for our civil abilities, again, we want to have this guy as a thief. So we're going to boost that up. And we don't get anything else here. Huh. Weird. Okay. So that's done. Now we need to do the Red Prince. And again, he's going to be our tank. So what we want to do is make sure he has high strength and high constitution. Those are really the only 2 points we want him to have. We want him to have lots of health and do decent damage with weapons. For this, I really don't need him learning anything down here except for warfare. But what I want to do is give him single and two-handed weapons. The tank build we're going with is he's going to be using more two-handed weapon than one-handed weapon. So we'll go ahead and put 1 point there. We will get him Retribution. 1 point, I believe. Yeah, 1 point in Retribution, which gives him damage reflected, which is really good. We'll probably do that next. And then under here, we'll give him Bartering, because we'll use him as our selling person. Actually, Bartering I don't think does that. Bartering improves your haggle skills, which point invested traders' items become cheaper and your items become more expensive. Let's take that out. Persuasion increases base attitude with strangers by 5. Next is 10. Persuasion helps you convince characters to do your bidding in dialogue and increases how much characters like you. Oh yeah, we'll do that. And confirm. Alright, so we go back to the main character. Alright, we've been at this for 43 minutes. So we're actually coming up on our 1 hour mark, which is fine. We're going to go do this combat phase right over here. Who are you?
Patience. Patience.
I don't know you. But there is a guy that we can fight right over here along the beach. And we're going to go fight him really quick. I don't think it's over here, to be honest. Nope. But yeah, we want to go fight this one guy. Actually, can we do formation yet? I gotta remember how to do it. Formation. There we go. Alright, so we want him over there. And then we want to drop us all back 1 row. There we go. That way when combat starts, we all drop back and whatnot. There's a cave over here that we'll do in the next one. No, I actually haven't finished it. I played the original one though, the first one. I played it on PC ages ago. So now I'm on PS4. Alright, so we're going to be taking this guy down. And then we're going to be calling this stream done.
The creature heaves.
You. Now, a little query. Where grows the yarrow? Maybe I unscrew your lid and poke about inside and set your memory straight. Where does the yarrow grow?
Alright. So he's within range of basically all of my abilities on this, so let's go sacrifice. Then we're going to go swarm. And then we're going to go sacrifice. I think he's right in range. Is he? Nope. Can we move and then use it? Let's move one. And then use it. Boom. And then we're actually going to move away from him. Alright. I still got 2. I will use that on me. Just giggles. There we go. Alright. We need her to back up 1. Actually, let's do this first. Let's go encourage. Special skill. It doesn't really affect me to do that now. And then we want to do ricochet. And hit this guy with it. And then can we attack him again? Oop, that's not what I wanted. Alright, so our priest has healing. What spells does he have? He has Decaying Touch, what we have, Restoration, and... Okay, so he's got 2 healing spells, so that's nice. And Purifying Touch. Or Petrifying Touch, rather. Which is nice. So let's get just close enough. And then we're going to use Petrifying Touch. And then we're going to use Decaying Touch. I don't know what Bug's appearance is. Sorry. It's been a while since I've played any of these games, so... And there we go, there's that combat. Alright, so let's loot this guy. He gives us quite a bit of good stuff. And then, if we come right over here, there's actually a... that's not what I wanted, but...
I've spotted something.
There we go.
I am not opposed to manual labor if circumstances
This actually drops us down to where we can start fighting against some more people. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go down here, and then we'll get ready to do this combat stuff next time, since we don't have the animal perk to where we can talk to animals. We're actually going to have to fight these guys, which is fine. Because we just go stand in water and they don't do really any damage to us. So, other than that, guys, I'm going to call this video good. Just to let you know, I will be putting this up on YouTube as an actual video so that I can have an end screen. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me, just to let me know that I'm doing a good job. Go ahead and, Tiago, if you want, continue asking me questions. I'll keep responding, even though I'm ending the stream. Honor mode friend. Again, I'm not 100% sure, brother. I'm supposed to be playing this with a friend of mine, but he's not available right now, so I decided I was just going to do a quick little walkthrough of just me playing it, and then when he's got time, then we'll probably both do it. But Tiago, if you're not a subscriber, man, hit me up with a subscribe, and keep messaging me, even though I got to get ready for work so I can get out of here and get to work and, you know, do that. I will continue messaging you back. If you have PS4, go ahead and hit me up with a friend request on the PS4. I'll accept it, and if you play this game, then we can play together sometime. Other than that, on the left-hand side of the screen, I'm going to put a link to videos that you guys can watch that YouTube suggests because they're psychic, On the right-hand side of the screen, there's going to be a playlist for the live streaming that we've been doing, mainly for World of Warcraft, but we'll see how it goes. Other than that, right in the middle of the screen is going to be a subscribe button. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure you click that and hit the bell notification so that you can stay up to date with all of the content that I've been putting out, not just the live streams. Other than that, guys, if you want to know any of my social media accounts, go ahead and just leave me a comment down below and I will message you back with those. I have Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, all that good stuff. So, yeah, so I hope to see you guys in the next stream. I will be streaming again tomorrow, probably this game, just so I can take a slight break from World of Warcraft, because I've been hitting that game pretty hard. And we will continue trying to get these guys leveled up and whatnot. So I will see you guys in the next stream, and as I've said, as in all of my videos, as one, we rise stronger and wiser. See you guys.